Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode of Freedom Friday here on the Ohio Patriot Education Network YouTube channel. I'm, as always, your host, Air the Ohio Patriot. And for today's episode, we're going to talk about the continued leftist, quote-unquote, liberation zones, is what they call them now, which is really just terrorist encampments at all these college campuses across this country. And you literally have Antifa in Portland, there is what it is, and you have a bunch of other motherfuckers now in Princeton who are trying to talk about a hunger strike and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's all kinds of crazy shit. And to that one, what I'm going to say is I got some really good strawberries today from a local place for $1 a thing. So I'm going to eat these. That's good strawberries. Actually, some of these you can tell that they did them about a day or two too early is what it is. So. That one's kind of bitter. I don't think that one's going to be that good because it's got like a weird coloration to it. Usually when they're super light like that, they have to have like another day or two in the patch. But the problem is, because Gavin Newsom's a fucking idiot in California, and dumbass farmers there are too, it seems like. The commercial farmers anyway. They'll pick them all like at the same exact time instead of being like, hey, this batch over here can be picked today kind of thing. Meanwhile, these ones over here need to be, given another day or two is what it is now. Well, no problem. I don't want super bitter. Bitter like the left. But anyway, so yeah, you got a couple stories I want to talk about here with this liberation zone bullshit. What it is. I'm not going to do too long today. Actually, it'll probably be about a half hour or so because I got some stuff I got to do elsewhere. But yeah, we got this one. It was Princeton students dressed in Islamic attire announced that they are going on a hunger strike. Quote, we will abstain from all food and drink except water until the following demands are met. So you're not really going on a hunger strike then, you idiots, because you're still drinking water, you fucking morons. Hunger strike is supposed to be all of it, you idiots. The other demands are divest from Israel, cultural boycott, and complete amnesty for all criminal charges. Or you can go eat a bag of shit, motherfuckers. How about that? That works for me, honestly. We got our new oh, by the way, for those that didn't see it earlier on the Reseller Friday, I now have a new speaker that I got today. Cost me 50 cents, and it was like $20 on Amazon. So we're going to go ahead and use this for the time being, since it'll be right next to my mic here. Hopefully it doesn't come off too loudly, but let me try to... Okay, that's the bass one right there. Check back on a little bit. All right. If it's super loud, I'm not sure, so it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and listen to these morons with their fake hunger strike. So.
Encampment announces the initiation of a hunger strike in solidarity with the millions of Palestinians in Gaza suffering under the ongoing siege by the state of Israel.
The Israeli occupation has deliberately blocked access to basic necessities to engineer a dire famine for the 2 million residents of Gaza. Since the announcement on October 9th by the Israeli defense minister prohibiting the entry of food, fuel, and electricity into the Gaza Strip, Israel has systemically obstructed and limited access to vital aid for Palestine.
Okay. Let's talk about that for a minute now, right? October 9th. I seem to recall something happening October 7th. Oh, yeah, that's right. A bunch of fucking Islamic terrorist scum literally murking a bunch of Jews in Israel, dude. They fucking murdered a bunch of people in Israel, for God's sakes. And a lot of them were hot girls, honestly, dude. At some fucking random music festival there. So you know what, kids? Go fucking fuck yourselves, you fucking cunts. We don't want to hear your fucking terrorist bullshit. If you want to fucking play that crap, dude, then take your fucking bitch asses over to fucking Gaza and to fucking Palestine and go live there, you fucking cocksuckers. And meanwhile, if any of you ask what even happened to U.S. citizenship in this country, which I highly fucking doubt anymore, But if you do, give her citizenship with a fucking door for somebody that actually gives a fuck about this nation, actually cares about the American flag, not your fucking faggot ass fucking Palestine fucking flag, you fucking douchebags. You keep raising everywhere what it is. Because fuck you fucking cunts. I'm not even gonna listen to the rest of that garbage, honestly, because it's just a bunch of fucking trash from these idiots, dude. Best one was this fridge commentary said, I give them 10 hours before they call DoorDash. Exactly. And somebody else said, okay, who's up for a convoy to Princeton? We take a giant grill and a bunch of tasty meat, corn, potatoes, whatever. Else you guys like completely, especially it has a fantastic aroma. It says cook it in the open air, then sit around to eat, laugh, and gather, be happy. It will drive these people nuts. Yeah, exactly, dude. They're just a bunch of fucking idiots is what it is, dude. They don't know shit about shit. They're fucking complete morons. You got this dumb fucking cunt right here probably coming from another country in our fucking nation and still wearing her retarded fucking backwards ass garb is what it is, dude. Like, that's the whole point of America, dude. You're supposed to be free here. You're not supposed to be oppressed, you fucking idiot. But yet you're sitting there oppressing yourself with your stupid ass Hajibs is what it is. So, yeah, it's just so fucking dumb, dude. Yeah, Rodler's put up their thing here for this a couple months ago. It says, currently a group of, quote, Princeton University students in Princeton, New Jersey are embarking on a hunger strike until the college fulfills their demands regarding the conflict in Gaza, Palestine war with Israel. So the student protesters have declared that they will abstain from all food and drinks except for water until their demands are met. Their demands are complete immunity from criminal prosecution, a full cultural boycott of Israel, and a divestment from Israel along with other demands. Or you can go eat shit, people. How about that? Works for me, honestly. Yeah, Murder Taylor Green parody account said these students will last 4 hours and then go to Starbucks after. Exactly. And somebody else said, were these not the same idiots demanding all of their needs be met? Weren't they demanding that they receive warm and vegan lunches? These people are not serious, and anyone who takes them seriously needs to be deported too. Exactly. 100%, bro. 100%. It's all a bunch of fucking clown asses will do, dude. And ass clownery in general. And idiots. I hate people so much, dude. That's what it is. And we got this one. 24 illegal aliens dock at a high-end marina in California before storming into a neighborhood. And this didn't happen in Balboa Peninsula in Newport Beach. Unfortunately, there was not much local police to be considered, considering California has a massively prohibits the deportation of illegals, what it is. So, yeah, exactly. A bunch of stupid bullshit is what it is. Like, I don't understand that how that goes on, honestly, dude. It's like, you're literally at a fucking... You're literally fucking illegally invading a country through a boat dock. How the fuck are you not shot on sight, man? Like, seriously. Like, that's a serious question right now. I gotta ask, honestly. That's the truth of the matter, man. Like, how the hell are you not being shot? Oh, and then, of course, you got fuckface pedo Biden doing all kinds of stupid bullshit there and giving a bunch of other pedophiles fucking the Congressional Medal of Honor or whatever it is there. So, including that piece of shit Pelosi. Then we got this one out of Portland, Oregon, which was those fuckfaces in Antifa. Says part of video, part of the incident at Portland State University, where far-left rioters attacked a driver who then pepper sprayed them. The new car was then smashed up and destroyed. The driver was taken to the hospital. So here's my thing. Why would you ever get out of your fucking vehicle, dude? Sorry, too loud. So yeah, they basically go up to his car, fucking try to fuck him up there. He sprays there. You can see that big-ass mist spray, by the way. Just like, boom, orange cloud. As soon as this asshole sees it, he's like, "Oh fuck, I'm not getting sprayed here, dude." So he runs like a little bitch. People keep running. Dude goes flying forward. All these fucking clown asses up here all fucking like kind of disperse back a little bit because think they're about to get hit by the car is what it is. And then homeboy proceeds to get out of his vehicle, which actually sort of makes sense on that one, I guess, because when you sprayed that guy with all that pepper spray, you probably got some backlash inside of the vehicle too, so you probably sprayed yourself a little bit on that one. So he flees his fucking vehicle, leaves a brand new car there, and then tries to run away while being fucking basically jumped by these douchebags is what it is then. So, yeah, it's just fucked up, dude. And it's like, why would you ever leave the vehicle? Like, no, dude. If anything, you keep hitting the fucking gas and going forward and being like, get out of the fucking way, you fucking terrorist pieces of shit. And if they don't get out of the fucking way, you just hit their asses. That's not the case, bro. Seriously. Not that hard to figure out, man. But yeah, so going back to that car, though. So you had the nice white car and that the one part there. And then we had, let's see, pull this up real quick. So you got nice white car in one frame. A few minutes later, free Palestine, for Palestine, etc., all over that dude's car. It's fucked up, man. Yeah. Let's try to bring up the one with me. It's stupid for some reason right there. It's weird. It's like it's not wanting to activate or something properly. Yeah, it's fucking nuts though, man. It's fucking ridiculous what it is. Fucking pieces of shit, man. Yeah, somebody else pointed out here said the public cannot be protected. The public must protect themselves. Communities must band together to protect the young and old from unchecked violence. It stops there. History shows what happens when paid protesters, police, etc., are overwhelmed or outnumbered, or paid protectors / police are outnumbered and underprotected and whatnot. So, yeah. I mean, it happens, dude. Like, well, the thing is, too, right? Like, Portland is a great example of what happens. Like, specifically, Oregon in general is a great example of what happens when you literally defund the fucking cops, dude. Not to mention you let retards like fucking Ted Wheeler be mayor there is what it is. I think he's still mayor if I'm not mistaken. So, yep, he's still mayor. Okay. Yeah, you have retards like Ted Wheeler being mayor. You got that fucking Joanne Hardis woman being the fucking city councilwoman there. You got retards like Tina Kotex being the fucking dumbass governor, who, by the way, looks like a fucking bull dyke. I'll just sit like this right now, dude. I'm not even gonna mince words anymore on this one. Like, this chick looks like she, like, eats pussy every fucking day is what it is, dude. And acts like she's a fucking dude in the bedroom, probably wears a bunch of strap-ons and shit, is my guess, is the fucking man in that relationship. So, yeah. Yeah, right there. Oregon Governor Tina Kotex apologizes, walks back plan to expand her wife's role in administration. Hey, look, I guess I was right. She actually is gay. So, of course, she's from York, Pennsylvania originally. Let's see who's the I want to see what this one. Oh my god, bro. Ugh. I don't know who's the uglier of the two there on that one. If it's the Amy Wilson woman or if it's fucking Tina's ass. Like, they both ugly, honestly, dude. Tina, especially in this one, she actually kind of looks like Ted Wheeler a little bit. It's weird. She kind of looks like a female Ted Wheeler is what it is, dude. So, also a little bit like Ellen DeGeneres in a weird way. Why is it always that way, man? Why are they always doing like the Ellen haircut? Is what it is. Doesn't make any sense to me, man. So, anyway, but yeah, it's just fucking retarded in general. But then we got this one. So people actually are fighting back against this in some way, shape, or form. Is what it is here. So you got this one coming out now, which is LSU frat boys just hijacked a pro-Palestine protest and drowned it out with USA, USA chants. The trend is spreading.
USA! 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 USA!
Yeah, so then we got Queers for Palestine activist, the head of Hezbollah, has a message for you. And then the message was, in case of homosexuality, from the first time, even if they were unmarried, they shall be killed, according to the fucking Islamic people. There's what it is. So, yeah, see? They hate you, man. They hate you, people. And you don't understand that. And that's why your pussy asses will never go to these fucking countries, because you're never going to get thrown off a fucking building, is what it is. So, yeah, for real. It's a fucking joke, dude. Let's see, then we got 21 hours ago. The library at Portland State has sustained extensive damage from days of occupations by far-left terrorists. They prepared improvised weapons and destroyed the fire alarm so that they could smoke. They stole rare books. The violence was committed for Gaza. Dude, what the fuck? Like, what? Okay, here's my problem with that, right? Why would you ever leave things behind that these fucking pieces of shit could steal and destroy, dude? Being like a rare book room or something like that is what it is, dude. Like, why wouldn't you get that shit out of there immediately is what it is. It just blows me away, man. Just absolutely blows me away is what it is. Yeah, this guy here that was talking about the college terrorism is what it is here. Which, as we all know, it's election cycle year, man. Yeah, it says this dude noticing some amazing coincidences with these college protests. Things like both election year protests started around the same time. George Floyd BLM riots started in May 2020. Now in May 2024, college protests happening. Let's see what else we got here now. Media is repeating the exact same lines. If one student dies, this David guy says, if one student dies, it's as if they want this. I've said it before, I'll say it again, dude. Tomorrow is the 54th anniversary of the Kent State Massacre. They're going to will this shit into existence right now, dude. Because that's the one thing about the left that I've learned over the last, 5 to 10 years, give or take, is these fuckers love this tragedy, created tragedy, by the way, that they create themselves is what it is, decades in the past, or even years in the past for that matter. And then they'll sit there and they'll usually do something on the anniversary of that fucking thing is what it is. And what better way than the 54th anniversary of the Kent State Massacre than to, basically pop off at the cops enough to where the cops start using real bullets on their asses then, or National Guard or something else like that for that matter, dude. So I would not be surprised by it all, dude, if there was something going down tomorrow afternoon, or tomorrow morning, or even tomorrow night for that matter. So, not to mention on that one, that Frank Tyson guy I talked about before on one of these shows. I think it was last week's Stand Your Ground Saturday. That fucking idiot who was a career criminal. There's now talk of there's a thing called that's the first Friday of every month called First Friday in downtown Canton there, and I was watching the news earlier and they were talking about that shit and how it was there was talk of so-called protests going on there tonight is what it is from the BLM terrorism side is what it is. And thankfully nothing was set up, nothing was going on currently, and there's a bunch of Canton cops down there in full force basically. And then probably the Stark County Sheriff's Office will be down there for the most part, is my guess, backing them up, or any other PD really is what it is in this area will probably be backing them up to some extent then to, do show of force for police is what it is then, to make sure it doesn't happen. But yeah, there's also talk of protests happening this weekend for that fucking idiot is what it is. And it's okay, here's the thing, man. And this is the problem I have with leftists in general, dude. They don't give a shit about these fucking people when they die, dude. Most of them, all they're looking for is a reason to go steal shit, legitimately. Because they're a bunch of fucking thieves, the criminals that they support is what it is. The big thing there is, though, in the case of this Frank Tyson dude, he was a piece of shit to society, dude. He was a fucking mess of society is what it is. He probably should never have been out of jail, honestly. Or a prison system for that matter at all. That being said, should those cops have done a better job to make sure he didn't randomly drop dead in their custody? Yes, they should have. Should that one cop have said stupid shit about getting into a bar fight? No, he should not have, but he's a fucking idiot, dude, and he shouldn't probably be in the force at all because he's in his early fucking 20s when it is there. So, yeah, there's a lot of shit there, dude. But also the fact is okay, here's the thing. It takes time to do autopsies. It's not like this didn't just happen the other day. It happened legitimately maybe a week and a half ago at this point, dude. It's yeah, it takes time. There's a backlog of fucking other people getting autopsy, dude, I'm sure. It's going to take time to get, it's not like they're going to rush this dude's results through and stuff like that, dude. No, it's going to take time for his ass to get autopsied, determine cause of death, etc. Have the medical examiner write that medical report and go from there. Basically, is what it is. And so, yeah, it's going to take probably like a couple weeks here is what it is. And that's the problem with these people. Do they want fucking instant results is what it is, because they're fucking retarded morons that have nothing at all when it comes to any kind of fucking cognitive ability. And so you wonder what happens when these morons go full NPC and fucking leftist retard, basically. And of course, what do we see there? We continue to see the fucking idiocy of these morons, to where they're going to sit there and bitch and moan and babble on some more and then try to fucking do all kinds of terrorist shit for these fucking criminals. And I'm fucking sick and tired of it, dude. It's like, no, fuck off, kids. Fuck off, retards in general. But anyway, continuing on with this, though. So going back to the thing with here is what it is. So yeah, it said BLM riots in 2020, protests in 2024. Media saying the exact same lines. Said the date. Okay, here you go. The date is May 26th. If you Google this, 2020, when George Floyd died, and all they needed was a story like that. They need chaos. Today is May 2nd. So this guy is saying. So we are roughly a little over 3 weeks away from that date of Floyd's original death, is what it is. So now breaking down the money trail, said, do you know what percentage of the revenue that Harvard got in their endowment in 2021 came from actual tuition of students trying to get a degree from Harvard? Tuition, degree, Harvard. What do you think it is? A lot of people say 60, 70,000 a year, 80,000. That's how they make their money. Only 10% of their endowment came from actually doing their job, educating students. 39% came from donations. Do you know 10% came from gifts? So we know nearly 49% of the money Harvard got in 2021 is from donations and gifts, only 10% from students. So let's ask the question. Let's paint a picture here. Let's just say the professor of Harvard, the dean, the president of Harvard, of Columbia, their assistant, Mr. President, we have two people waiting for you on hold. Line one is your number one student's parents. Said, how much money did they give us last year? If you think outside tuition, about $300,000. Who, on line two, George Soros, says, tell Mr. Jackson, number one student's parents. I'll call him back. Said, please wait, Mr. Soros. Hello, George Soros, etc., etc. Yeah, exactly. Also in 2019, 2018, China gave them roughly $400 million to universities in America. Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit, dude, entirely. I'm so fucking sick of all of it, dude. Yeah. And that's another big thing, too, by the way, people are bringing up here, is you look at what they're giving them for the fucking tents, dude. It's all green tents everywhere is what it is, dude. It's the same exact make and model of tents everywhere. It's who is paying for all the same identical tents at every college campus across this country for all these protests. Exactly, dude. It's always Bilderberg, dude. That's their fucking endgame. Their endgame is to literally destroy this country from this out, dude, is what it is. So. Okay, and then we got this one here, which is this person here said, this is worth taking a look at. This was 2 days ago. This Peggy woman said, breaking news. Whole protest and encampment was planned in late 2023. Here's a list of all the colleges that were going to be activated. Some international schools as well. Don't know how long this will be up before they take it down. Posting everywhere. I have included sources. Okay. So, first of all, we got November 2023 there. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and actually pull this off of here, and then we'll drop this one out. I'm going to pull that up a different way. And then we will actually do the whole set of them so I can see exactly what's where. Okay, so first off, we got November 2023 would be the date on this whole thing. So it would be end of last year is what it is there. That's not the one. This one here. Yeah, okay, so we got, let's see now. We got Hanford College, Yale, University of San Antonio, University of Nevada, North Texas, Denton. We got Stanford, Berkeley, California, UC Berkeley, UC Austin, University of Colorado, Case Western Reserve, which happened here in Ohio the other day, Let's see what else we got. We got Columbia, Harvard, UT Arlington, Kennesaw State, University of Chicago, Bernard College, which has been going on the whole time, MIT, UT Dallas, UMD, which would be Maryland College Park, Oberlin, Ohio. I don't think that one's actually popped up yet, so that one could be a new one tomorrow then, actually. Then we got Vanderbilt, Rutgers, UConn/Connecticut, Arteretta Higher Education Center, Claremont Colleges. We got NYU, Cornell, Florida State University, which is where they tried it and got shut down. UMBC, which would be Maryland, Baltimore. Then we got Dickinson, UMN, Minnesota, UNC, Capitol Hill, Florida International University, Hamline, Minnesota, Occupational, I think that's what that's called. And then we got Princeton, which is the one we're talking about today, actually. Let's see. California, Humboldt, that was the one that got taken over the other day, and they basically put that shit on lockdown and tried to lock themselves into it. And we also got University of Florida again here. Washington University in St. Louis, Syracuse, UC Irvine, Arizona State University, which is one shut down there in Arizona. Virginia Tech, which I don't think has popped off yet. New Mexico, and then we got U of Washington, Duke, Tufts, Virginia, UMBC, Baltimore, Maryland, UC Riverside, University of Georgia, Brown, and then we got Houston University. Houston was one of them. Emerson College, University of Michigan, Michigan State, the New School, Northwestern Evanston, Temple Uni, Virginia Commonwealth, Mass Amherst, Beckley College, Portland State University, which is the one we talked about earlier. It was all terrorism already there. Pittsburgh, Swarthmore, Rochester, Smith College, Rice University, BRYN, and then it's Marar. I'm not sure what that one is from. University of Wisconsin, Madison, University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Claremont College, UNC Charlotte, Miami of Ohio, which hasn't popped off yet. I'm not sure. I don't think it has anyway. We got Pomona, Whitman, UPenn, Mary Washington, Community College of Denver, the Middlebury College, Notre Dame, Drexel, Washington's, Georgetown, Uni of Oregon, Illinois Urban something, Delaware College, UNC or USC, which is Southern California, CCNY, UCLA, which has already popped off, North Carolina University or North Carolina State, which already popped off the other day, Wesleyan, University of Colorado, CUNY or CUNY, Johns Hopkins, Idaho, UI Bloomington, George Mason, Howard Law. We got Metro State, Uni Denver, Boston U, Sonoma State, Ohio State University, which popped off the other day and got shut down immediately. Emerson, Georgia, which happened the other day. George Washington University, which happened the other day. IU Indianapolis, I think that was one that happened the other day as well. IU Purdue, UC Santa Barbara, UCLA, Boston College, and Chestnut. What was that one? Gallaudet University, Southern Maine, Loyola University in Chicago, Northeastern Boston, Fashion Institute Tech, American University, Louisiana State, San Francisco, SFSU, Tulane, Utah, California State U in Sacra, DePaul University, Lola, Illinois, Uni Vermont, Stony Brook, Sorrents, and Lewis and Clark College. So 136 universities in U.S. soil and one in some other places what it is there. So outside U.S., 17 of them have been done as well, apparently. So, yeah, very interesting, man. Very interesting. And like I said, it makes sense though. So that was like 3. I think it was like, was it 3 or 4 or 4 or 5? We're here in Ohio. So we got OSU in Ohio. Let's see, that's 1. Miami of Ohio. Case Western. And then what was the other one? Didn't pop off yet. So there was at least a 4th one. It was Oberlin was one of them here in Ohio. I don't believe that one's popped off yet. So that's 4. I feel like there's a 5th one though on that. Just scan this again real quick. Okay, so we got Case Western. So that's 1. Oberlin is 2, which hasn't popped off yet, as far as I'm aware. Probably tomorrow that could. Let's see, 1, 2. Oh yeah, Miami of Ohio was the 3rd one. Okay, so Miami of Ohio was a 3. Ohio State University would be 4. I feel like there was a 5th one though. I'm missing it right now. Maybe I'm just wrong. No, I guess it was just those 4. So it was Ohio State, Oberlin, Miami of Ohio, and then Case Western. And 2 of the 4 have popped off so far as I'm aware right now. So, and like I said, it could be them just waiting, honestly, to just do like the whole thing tomorrow. So it would be for the 54th anniversary of Kent State then, which totally makes sense then. To just start them all like after midnight here, like in the early morning hours or something like that would be then. So, yeah, very interesting. But anyway, it's also fucking infuriating as shit, by the way. So, and of course, we got somebody pointing out here. It says, corruption is terrorism. What is the Antifa? Antifa or anti-fascist group, a far-left communist or anarchist groups which advocate for social revolution strengthened by direct action, typically against perceived fascist or right-wing organizations. Alex Soros, who is super fucking gay and is now basically having Hubert Abedin as his beard, is also George Soros' son, by the way, is candidate at UC Berkeley, and son of George Soros is reported to be closely involved with Antifa and the anti-Milo riot. Says President Obama can be seen here having dinner with Alex Soros' New York City apartment. Says Antifa is known to exist under many names throughout many countries, including Germany, Sweden, Denmark, and the UK, the United States. The U.S. Antifa organization is most well known for the riots that shut down Milo Yiannopoulos' speech at UC Berkeley in early 2017, but also other stuff too, for that matter. Like that was back in the day, that was obviously known, but now it's like a bunch of other stuff too, for that matter. They've done all kinds of riot stuff. Like half their fucking membership tried to kill Kyle Rittenhouse, and then he fucking smoked at least 2 of them. Then is what it was then. So, yeah. This meme is pretty much accurate with the left at this point, dude. Where it is the whole death to America, but pay off my student loans first. Yeah, exactly. It's fucking retarded, dude, entirely. Jesus. Then you got these fucking white liberal retard dumb cunts here talking about May Day at the encampment, free Palestine. And you realize every single one of your 3 dumbasses would actually be fucking second-class citizens in any of these Islamic nations, right? Oh yeah, that's right. You don't give a fuck because you're too retarded is what it is. I swear to God, dude, the 19th and 26th Amendments were both huge mistakes in this country. They really fucking were. So, actually, speaking of Alex Soros and his daddy George there, here's an interesting compilation of all the times that Alex Soros, etc., was with random people that were known entities at the time. So we got him with Elizabeth Warren, Nancy Pelosi, that piece of shit terrorist Keith Ellison, douchebag, pedophile Al Franken, pedophile Obama, pedophile Hillary Clinton, her idiot pedophile fucking VP nominee, Tim Kaine, whose son is actually Antifa member. We got him with that woman that Roseanne Barr called basically an ape or whatever. Oh, of course. Pedophile Soros with fucking pedophile and demon, Chuck Schumer. Him with Christine Gillibrand. And then I'm not sure who this last one is. It's somebody either in the U.S. Congress / Senate or it's somebody famous if that be the case. So, yeah, I'm not surprised Lisa him with that Gillibrand bitch though, man, because that woman has direct ties to the Nexium cult is what it is, dude. Her parents are actually part of that bullshit. So, anyway. But, yeah. And then, of course, we got this one here that was pretty interesting, which is gifts from two American universities from foreign countries since 2012. Qatar, over $3 billion. China, over $1.7 billion. Saudi Arabia, $1.4 billion. United Arab Emirates, $635 million. Kuwait, over $300 million. Russia, over $141 million. Turkey, $81 million. Sorry, wait back in now. No, I guess that was millions actually. Yeah, okay. So yeah. So it was 141 million, and then it was 81 million. Iraq, 45 million. I guarantee most of that's actually aid packages going back to our nation, is what it is. Lebanon, 21 million. Pakistan, 6 million. Venezuela, 4 million. Syria, 1 million. And Palestine Authority, over $1 million in fucking gifts to universities in America. So, yeah, pretty disgusting shit, dude, entirely. And that was all for a request of the U.S. Department of Education, though. So, just to point that one out. But anyway. Yeah, we're definitely getting to a point right now where shit's about to get real fucking crazy, real fucking quick, dude, is what it is. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Dude, I really want to beat the shit out of Robert De Niro at this point. I mean that seriously, honestly, dude. This fucking retard. Robert De Niro now says he can relate to people who went through Nazi Germany and Hitler now that he has experienced Trump. Go fuck yourself, you old pedophile fuckboy. I've had it with your fucking ass, De Niro. Like, I'm willing to fight your fucking old ass at this point, dude, because you probably have about the same strength, honestly. And I guarantee I could beat your ass in a fucking fight, old man. Like, I really want to fight this fucking dude for real now. Like, just on principle, just fucking knock his teeth out, honestly, on that one, dude. I was actually watching the movie at Bronx Tale the other day, dude. And I'll tell you what, dude. De Niro was such a bitch even in that movie back in the day, dude. He, like, acts like he's all tough and shit, and he gets his ass beat by, like, every fucking gangster in that place. So, Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, this one's pretty much par for the course. Here's what it is. So you had this woman who was delivering stuff to a house. Looks like a FedEx driver, whatever the case be. You got this black dude here next to her, who is not the homeowner, by the way. I want to point that one out. And then this happens. Dude literally jacks the fucking iPad and runs for it. Like, what the fuck, bro? Just FYI, he pulls his fucking pants up, too, on that one. What a fucking asshole, man. Someone home, yes. Okay, let's go ahead and listen to this one. Oh, God, that was loud. Damn dog barking.
Can you please? I left package. Someone just stole it. Oh, my BMW parked right there. I'm parked right there. He met me at the truck and said something. And I said, I have a package for there. I have to have someone there sign it. And so he walked with me all the way to here.
Okay, well, that was your first mistake, bitch. That's on you, woman, as a delivery driver, because you let that motherfucker walk with you, knowing he was not the fucking homeowner, is my guess, honestly. Like, you never asked him if he's a homeowner or anything? Like, nah, bitch. Like, that's on you, lady. 100% that's on your ass. Fucking retarded, dude. Jesus. Let's see, then we got 6 hours ago. Austin City Council just voted to become a sanctuary city for gender-affirming care for minors. Sex change surgeries, puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones are extremely hurtful to kids. 1D transition gave powerful testimony. So here's the problem with that, right? You're in the state of Texas, motherfuckers. You can't become a sanctuary anything at that point, you dickheads. Because you're literally trying to break state preemption is what it is, you morons. So I hope you enjoy getting the shit sued out of you by Governor Greg Abbott there, and also getting your asses thrown in jail for fucking child molestation is what it is, you fucking pedophiles. So child molestation, child abuse, whatever the fuck you want to call it at that point. It's all those things, man. Doesn't really matter what you want to call it anymore. It's all the same bullshit, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, so going back to the moron protests, here's what it is. You got that fat cunt Lizzo showing to one of them here. Old Miss is what it is. Old Miss students chant Lizzo, Lizzo, Lizzo at a pro-Palestine protest before the police had to intervene as she approached the boys. It says, with a stark contrast from the Ivy League schools, protesters eventually had to be evacuated off campus as they were heavily outnumbered by the counter-protesters. Only 50 pro-Palestine protesters showed up. They were flooded by 200 counter-protesters, according to Claritin Ledger. So, yeah, it was all the America First guys there. They were all like, USA, USA, USA. Okay. Okay, so she's giving them the finger, and they're giving her the finger right back. That's great. Yeah. That's funny as shit, dude. Okay, so I guarantee that dude right there is going to be identified later and probably have his life ruined because he's like basically making like, you know, derogatory shit towards a black woman there. So just by the way, this is why Antifa and BLM and those assholes, they're all a bunch of terrorists in this country. That's why they love to wear masks, dude, so they aren't identifiable is what it is. To be having their lives destroyed and stuff like that, and be boycotted against and everything like that. So, not too much they don't have jobs outside of their paid protesting, but it is there. I'll tell you what this reminds me of right here. This reminds me of that one scene from, how was that thing? It was back in 2020. It was one of the Ohio towns here. I can't remember exactly where it was at. It was near like Meigs County maybe or something. And it was all the people. There was that dumbass girl who was like some college student or whatever, or she was going to be a teacher or something from like that. She was going to college to become a teacher or something like that. And she's like, I'm going to go do a BLM protest in my hometown. That's like this far out, like super right wing town or whatever the case be. It's all like, just leave us alone kind of thing. And the people in town are like, the fuck you are, bitch. And then she went anyway. And they're just like, nope. And then you had like the 20 or 30 Antifa that were in a circle like this. And you had a bunch of sheriff's deputies and like county cops and stuff like that were all encircling them around the big circle. So you basically had like 20 to 30 Antifa, etc., be it and BLM terrorists as well, being protected by like a row of cops that were like probably like 15 deep or so. And then you had like 500 people from that fucking town basically telling them to eat shit, basically is what it is. And as soon as they got out of line, they started popping off and like punching them in the face and shit like that when they got a chance to, and the cops weren't looking. So it was great. And more that's going to happen next year, I believe is what it is. So. So I guess apparently it is going to be white boy summer this year. Because, you know, it's got to be white boy summer, man. Yeah, some chick in the comment section said this is what it means to be alpha males. Does it though? Because if that's what you're calling an alpha male, like, Like, sorry to tell you, honey, like, you have a real fucked up definition of alpha male, is what it is. Oh, to be fair, this girl is really hot, man. I'll show her what a real alpha male looks like, honestly, dude. In between the sheets. Yeah, this is the chick that was calling this dude alpha males and stuff. I would say they're more just like everyday American guys is what it is at that point, dude. Hashtag white boy summer. So, but yeah. Anyway. Yeah, the chick's name is Ada Lotch. I think that's how you pronounce it there. So. Okay, I guess technically they would actually fit the textbook definition of alpha male, because technically when you look at alpha male's definition, it says a dominant male animal in a particular group. And then the second thing is a man tending to assume a dominant or domineering role in social and professional situations. So basically, essentially, like trying to be like the leader is what it is then. So yeah, I guess technically those guys would fit the definition of alpha males, and if that's the case, by that definition is what it is, dude. But anyway, kind of want to see what somebody says about the alpha male there. Yeah, I mean, technically the textbook they're not really alphas, is what it is. Then even some guys in the comments actually said these are not alpha males. Just ask a real one. A real alpha male would have broken a few of their noses for acting like that to another human. Then that's how you get your ass beat yourself, dude. Let's see. Somebody else said only a beta cuck would say that behind a computer screen, meaning back to this fucking Jeff guy's what it is, I'm guessing. And somebody else said these were vile, drunk Southerners. Oh, fuck off, people. Fucking dumbass. Fucking goddamn leftists always jumping on shit, dude. Yeah, that's what that dude was. And that's what I'm saying. The guy was making like sort of like 8 grunts and stuff like that. That's what it is, dude. Like, yeah. He ain't good. He's gonna be identified and fucked up by Antifa at some point, bro. Like, yeah. It's just not a good thing, man. Not a good thing at all. Then we got this one pop up. It says liberals at Yale hold a hunger strike, so the young Republicans host a barbecue right next to them. That's alpha male status, by the way. I'm going to point that one out, dude. That's how you get them, man. Go full alpha male that way is what it is. I like this one. It was, let's go, lads. And it's a bunch of dudes basically rising the American flag there. They did in, after World War II and shit. What is with the fucking weird ass, like, cargo shorts and fucking no socks sandal deals there, man? That's, I'm not gonna lie, it looks super gay. Like, it does. That shit looks super gay, man. Like, not the American flag being raised, but just like the outfits they're wearing to raise it in that picture. So, yeah. I think we're going on a heartwarming story today on this one, so we'll talk about this one real quick, which was in 2005, Kevin Bertha went to the Golden Gate Bridge to end his life. He ended up talking about his life with Officer Kevin Briggs for 19 minutes while he was on the edge of the bridge. 10 years later, they meet on the same bridge in much better circumstances. Good words and good people can change everything. So yeah, dude was going to kill himself, and then this cop talked him out of it. And they're being friends, apparently. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Yeah, you know, unfortunately, a lot of us do go through that kind of stuff sometimes, you know. We have, you got life and bad shit happening and stuff, man. And, you know, you try to talk about it, but then you have people who are just, they don't care. And the ones that do, you know, you want to talk about stuff, but then you got people who are like, oh, well, this is just where we can take your gun rights away from you and stuff like that, dude. And it's not right, man, at all. And that's the problem with mental health in this country entirely. It's like, you know, I think you'd have more. I believe you'd have less people off themselves by firearms if it wasn't for the fact you have idiots who are trying to take their fucking gun rights away from them and stuff like that, dude. So, I remember the story here. Yeah, it was this cop delivering people's DoorDash to him was what it was. Because they had I believe the driver's car got fucked up in a car crash or something like that, trying to deliver to these people is what it was. And so the cop's like, hey, I'm gonna take that for you, and like took it to him and like delivered it to him, then it was good. So, and we got this one: Free Palestine activists try to pull off a protest at Ole Miss campus. Did not go according to plan. You said a bunch of people doing the USA chants and stuff like that. What it was, bro. We gotta show this shit. Actually, this is gonna be where we're gonna leave off today. Actually, on this one, this is just wild. Like, yeah, you had like almost nobody on their side, and there was like everybody on the other side. Is what it was there. Yeah, you got like 20 or 5 or 50 of them there in the middle. America, fuck yeah! Coming along to save the motherfucking day. So. People just did like a meme clip of the dude in blue doing the monkey sounds at Lizzo. Oh, good God, man. That guy's life is fucking over, bro. Oh, man. They're the leftists are going to do every fucking thing that they can, man, to destroy that dude's life now, man. I guarantee they're going to have his fucking dad and mom and shit, dude. With the way these leftist assholes work, bro, they're going to be real fucking lucky if they have jobs in the next week or two because their idiot fucking son doing that shit, dude. So, can't actually listen to that. This is actually sad, man, and this kind of does go like. This really goes to show how fucked up our society is, dude, especially major cities for that matter. And I can tell you that firsthand as somebody who fell in a major city and nobody stopped to help me at all. They just kept walking on by. It's fucked up, dude. But yeah, you got this poor guy here. I'm guessing there's a social experiment of some kind, though. But yeah, everybody just assumes this guy has like 2 crutches or whatever it is, dude, or 2 canes, because he probably would have like Bell's palsy or something like that. So one of the palsies would be there. He apparently lost his shoe. His shoe popped off, whatever the case. He's trying to get his shoe back on now. And just everybody's looking and fucking walking by like a bunch of assholes. Like, you're obviously seeing this guy is like needing help to get his fucking shoe back on, and you dickheads are just going to walk on by. Like, what the hell's wrong with you people, man? Seriously. Especially if you even ask people for help, dude. And they're like, nope, sorry, don't have fucking time for that shit. Disgusting, bro. Bunch of pathetic people, man. I want to see who actually stops and helps this dude. Oh, okay, it's just a random girl then, apparently. Yeah. And he's telling her, hey, there's a camera. Social experiment. Thanks for helping. Here's a bunch of money. Or whatever the fuck he gave her, like a gift or whatever it was there. See, and that's the sad part, though, man. Like, look at how many people it took to get that one person to help this man. It's fucked up, bro. You had like at least 50 to 100 people walk by that poor guy, struggling to get his shoe back on, and you had one girl stop to help him. fucking ridiculous. Stupid bullshit. I was watching this video here of a kid where it says work smarter, not harder. That's the kid getting his head stuck in between some bars or something like that in the front porch area there. Trying to see what Dad's going to do. Here's what it is. Oh. Apparently the dumbass kid realized he could just literally fucking walk on his own like an idiot at the very end of it. God, that kid's a moron. I feel like that's a Biden supporter now is what it is, dude. Actually, we're going to leave off with this today, actually, right before the hour mark here. Biden's greatest accomplishment is showing people how great Trump was. Exactly. Exactly. And that's why you're going to see Donald J. Trump come back in again at the end of this year, baby. I heard he's now talking about possibly picking J.D. Vance and some other people for the VP ship is what it is, dude. And it's like, bro, why would you take Vance out of the fucking thing just to have another dumbass rhino endorsement there? That'd be stupid. Vance is needed in the U.S. Senate now more than ever. And it's not fucking he's not needed as a vice presidential candidate. If you want to do vice presidential candidate, dude, just fucking give Vivek a chance at this point for 4 years, bro. Groom his ass. Hell, groom him and Vance both for that matter. Do a 2028 ticket together or something like that, for fuck's sakes. But anyway. By the way, I would do want to point something out, actually. When I said earlier about that whole, like, really gay-looking picture of those dudes trying to hold up the flag and stuff like that, here's an even gayer-looking picture right now, dude. Like, what the fuck is with this, like, super gay fucking, like, tight shorts pictures of dudes and stuff? Like, that is not white boy summer, dude. That is, like, gay white boy summer right there is what that shit is. It looks like they're standing on the fucking shoulders of a bunch of American dead vets, probably, is my guess on that one. Like, how fucked up is that, bro? Like, that's actually just an insult, dog. That's a huge fucking insult to myself and my fucking family. Considering my father was a Korean War vet, and my uncles were all Vietnam War vets as well. And a couple of my cousins actually were in the what was it now? Yeah, my cousins were my one cousin actually, her husband was in Desert Storm, and then you had what was I gonna say? Yeah, my cousin's husband was in Desert Storm. Two of my uncles were in Vietnam as Navy. One was Army. And then you had my father was in Korea. You had I'm trying to think what else now. One of my cousins went into the military and then dipped out pretty quick before he actually had to see combat is what it was, because he couldn't hack basic training is what it is there. Which makes sense because he was just not good out for him is what it is there. And then other people have gone to the military as well for that matter. I've had a lot of other family and like there's a lot of my cousins and shit that have gone to the military since that's what it is. And then of course I have a bunch of friends too that have gone and joined the armed services over the years and stuff too for that matter. Somebody pointed this one out actually. The jokes write themselves. It's a picture of Lizzo eating a banana. It's hard not to laugh, bro. It really is. Because it is fucking true, man. It is so true, man. Anyway, I do have stuff I gotta do now. I'm shocked nobody ever showed up, but it is kind of sad though. So, but yeah, then we got we're gonna finish off with this meme right here. Is what it is, which is the last thing you see before your pro-Hamas encampment gets destroyed. # White Boy Summer. Oh, yeah. And that's what we're going to leave it off with, man. Because it is going to be a white boy summer, y'all. Hashtag white boy summer. So, hopefully it doesn't turn into something where it gets co-opted into some fucking hate bullshit or whatever the case be then, or the left tries to co-opt into some hate bullshit or whatever the case then. But, yeah, like always, as I always say, take care of yourself. Stay safe, stay vigilant. Always be carrying. Always know what you can and can't do. Today was the first time I carried pepper spray, actually, for non-lethal. So, and I will continue to do that in the future because you never know, man. People are crazy and animals are nuts too, for that matter. If you gotta, spray a dude or a dog to get that aggressive thing away from you, it might have to happen, honestly. But also, today's episode of Freedom Friday was brought to you by Beard Power. Beard combs. This is the beard comb I got at the 50-cent Friday thing today for 50 cents, and it works out pretty well, actually. So I think I'm going to start doing a beard comb at the end of these episodes and stuff like that, because, oh yeah, feels good. Got to get that shit full glass cutter is what it is, baby. Get it all nice and tight into that wizard mindset right now, to where I become full wizard because it's so long, and then eventually I become just like ultimate founding father, because that would be fucking cool. But not seriously though. But no, this is an awesome find at that place for $2, man. Seriously, the best find of the day, actually. I think personally, the last best find was the first time we went there when I found that cool ass cowboy hat. It was like one of the first things ever. So anyway. In fact, I think that's what we'll end off today with. I'm gonna grab the take off the Ohio hat right now. Throw on the good old cowboy hat. With my beard comb. So anyway, it's been fun, it's been real. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode, and I'll see y'all on the next one. We'll be back tomorrow for Stand Your Ground Saturday. Not exactly sure what we're going to talk about quite yet. I still want to do the Kyle Korath situation there in Texas from a couple years ago, but at the same time, I really would like. I think there's better Stand Your Grounds to talk about right now, is what it is then. And yeah, everything going on currently, it definitely feels like a situation that needs to be discussed with various other topics of the day right now that are more prevalent right now. So it all depends what happens tomorrow and stuff. If we actually have anything pop off here in Canton, I can talk about it in that chat or not. But yeah, I'll send out links to the entire group. That's what it'll be if anyone wants to show up. I'm assuming I'll do this before match chat tomorrow, so it'll be probably like around 6 p.m. my time if that be the case. But it could be after that, so I'm not sure. It depends on how my things are going right now. Well, actually, no. Come to think of it, I'm not sure I'll actually be able to do it tomorrow because it will have to be probably later on in the night because my aunts are coming tomorrow morning / early afternoon to help me pack up a bunch of shit, and then from there, my brother is coming on Sunday, so I'm not sure exactly how long it'll be, and it might be something where I just can't do it at all if that be the case then. And then, yeah, Sunday night will be fine, though, to do whatever then. But yeah, it's next day and a half or so is going to be kind of hit or miss when it comes to certain things. So, it is what it is, man. But, yeah. I say the beard comb was the best find, but truthfully, $20 speaker for 50 cents, man. You can't beat that either, by the way. So, yeah. Excellent thing, man. But anyway. So, yeah, it's been fun. It's been real. Hope you guys enjoyed this. See y'all next one. Have a good one, y'all. Stay safe. Stay vigilant. Always be carrying. Always know what your target is and what's behind it. All that good stuff like that. And see y'all in the next one. Later.